The replay overthinker. They don't just remember what happened, they replay it. Conversations, moments, reactions, over and over again. Not to enjoy them, but to find the exact moment something felt off. A pause that was too long, a word that sounded wrong, a reaction that could have meant more. And even when nothing was wrong, they still keep replaying it. The future simulator. They don't think about what they'll do. They think about everything that could happen if they do it. One decision turns into multiple timelines, each one branching into different outcomes. Best case, worst case, weird case, and then variations of those cases. So instead of choosing, they keep simulating, and nothing ever feels fully safe to begin. The social analyzer. They don't just hear people, they decode them. Tone, eye contact, timing, slight changes in expression. Every interaction gets reprocessed after it ends, like a hidden layer they missed in real time. What did they mean by that? Why did they say it like that? Was that normal? And suddenly, a simple moment becomes a puzzle. The control seeker. They don't fear mistakes, they fear uncertainty. So they try to think through everything before it happens. If I plan it enough, if I prepare enough, if I predict enough, then nothing can surprise them. But life doesn't stay predictable long enough to be solved. The loop thinker. They don't move forward in thought, they circle. One idea leads to another, and then back to the first one. They think they're getting closer to an answer, but they're actually just rotating around it. And the longer they think, the harder it becomes to break out of it. The self-observer. They don't just experience things, they watch themselves experience things. What am I doing right now? Why am I reacting like this? Is this normal? Every moment gets split in two, the person living it and the person analyzing it. And that distance makes everything feel heavier than it is. The meaning finder. Nothing feels neutral to them. A message, a pause, a change in tone. Everything has potential meaning. Even silence feels like information. So they search for patterns in things that might not have patterns at all. And the more they look, the more meaning they find. The decision loop overthinker. They don't struggle with thinking, they struggle with choosing. Every option feels like it needs more consideration, more time, more clarity. So they delay the decision, hoping a clearer answer will appear later. But later always feels the same. The quiet, spiral type. They don't show it outside. Everything happens internally. No pacing, no movement, no noise. Just a quiet loop of thoughts that keep folding back into themselves. And from the outside, it looks like nothing is happening at all. Overthinking isn't one pattern. It's many different loops the mind gets stuck in. This video breaks down the different types of overthinkers and the mental systems behind them. You might recognize more than one.